have a group of passionate podcasters here that are launching today. Launch, everybody. We're here to share our information so you can follow the podcasters, the information, the leaders that you've been looking for and didn't even know it. It's really fun and it's free to follow us, so hello. Anyway, I'm Brenni Larson, and my podcast is called A World of Energy. And it's about helping people thrive in this crazy world we live in. We are bombarded constantly by electromagnetic fields. Our minds are going crazy. 70,000 thoughts a day. People are telling you to be somebody else. So I interview people and topics that will help you, the ones you're interested in. It could be Reiki. It could be breath work. It could be oracle card reading. It could be mindset. Whatever it is, it's things to help you. My movement is about helping those that are already awake and want to stay awake and things haven't been working out for them, to create a community of people, because you can see it's way funner doing things together than it is doing it alone, and it's way more powerful. So that's what my tribe's about, because when I help you be the best you and you take off on your mission, then hey man, that's how we help planet Earth. Okay, so that's all about me. All right, second act disrupted. Take it away.
Hi, everyone. This is Samira Alexander, and my podcast is called Second Act Disrupted. I feel that I'm a rapid transformational therapist and coach. I work with people who are anxious, stuck, and sick, and particularly people who are in their 40s and 50s and beyond. People think that in their 40s and 50s, they're feeling less excited about being 50. They're getting anxious about their 60s and 70s, being full of fear of income streams or lack of money and energy, and be feeling and really thinking that they're growing old and dilapidated, and anxiety and Alzheimer's is not the thing that they really want to be excited about. It's nothing to look forward to. So I'm changing all of that. I'm disrupting the mindset. That is what Second Act Disrupt is all about. I'm going to be turning 50 in the next 2 weeks, and I refuse to think like this. I'm disrupting my mindset, and I want to disrupt everyone else's mindset on the fact that they can have a free, vibrant, abundant life. So I'll be interviewing people on how to generate an income stream, so you're not beholden to any job or anyone. They have a free, abundant life from any income stream. It could be online business, it could be a bricks and mortar business, whatever it is. It's showing your skill set so you can be financially free. Then I will be showing you how you can be vibrantly abundant or vibrantly well. No, we don't need to have Alzheimer's or dementia. We can even reverse it. There are people who've actually even done that. And I really believe that we can live longer and have an amazing life. I've been interviewing people who are basically in their 70s, 80s, 90s, 100s, who are living awesome lives. And I want you to be in part of that, so you know that, so you can actually look forward to that. Finally, I want you to feel abundant in your life on all levels, so that basically you can really feel free, vibrant and abundant, and really have an exciting life. So I'm really excited about my next 50 years. I'm creating amazing plans on financially, wellness and abundance, and having a freaking awesome life in terms of having healthy, amazing sex, and basically amazing income streams, about health and being really vibrantly alive and really living life to the fullest. So if you want to join me, then you're welcome to on Second Act Disrupted.
Shazam! That's how we do it. That's why we're all connected. Yeah, baby. She's gonna be on a world of energy because she is a world of energy. And now, as long as we talked about it, let's get right into erotic wisdom.
Hello, everybody. My name is Valentina Leo, also known as Mrs. Love. This is my nickname. And my podcast is called Erotic Wisdom, and is all about how the tantric truth can inform a more relaxed approach to living. And so my whole idea is that if our first identity is the identity of the lover, how can love unfold? And this, of course, cover everything from your business, your personal relationship, your parenting, your health, your understanding of reality. If you meet life with the relaxed openness of the one that loves, because we Tantrika, we believe that we are on this planet to experience love. Everything else is an excuse just to have that experience. And so life is a playground. And when we understand that, then it's exciting. Even the pain and the challenges become exciting because it's an opportunity to really measure who am I. And so, yeah, my podcast, I'm having very intimate conversation with inspiring people from educator in the realm of spirituality, and artists, and healers, and tantric practitioner, breath work, all aspects. I mean, I just interviewed someone about fasting, all activity that really look at how to enhance the wisdom that is already living in your body. And we call that a static erotic experience. But we all have it. That's my point.
And if you don't, then you need to follow her show and get some, honey.
We all have it. Yeah, in the show, I'll just teach you how to realize that is already in your body, and you can find it right here. We don't need so many other experts out there. So yeah, come join me in the erotic enlightenment of being alive.
You guys, every one of us would absolutely appreciate it and come from our hearts and love you and help the planet. Go to iTunes. We've got all the links below here. You can search for it. We would appreciate a review. We would appreciate you to share it out. Somebody needs to hear this information and is waiting for it. Like it, share it, follow us. We're here to help. Okay, next we have.
Thank you.
You're welcome very much. The real doctor's in the house.
Okay, not the real doctor, the real DR. I'm Phil Hodgkinson, and I'm here in the Dominican Republic. I was a pirate in another life. We're going to be talking all about the Dominican Republic, about life in the Caribbean. We're going to meet some of the incredible characters that live down here. We've got surfers, we've got kite surfers, windsurfers, divers. We're going to be talking about island life. We're going to be talking about living. We're going to talk about what makes us tick, why we're here. We're going to look for all sorts of solutions to life. We might even throw in a little bit of rum, but ultimately we want to make the world a better place. So if you want a bit of the Caribbean in your living room, in your car, while you're working out at the gym, look for The Real DR, or look for any one of these wonderful, wonderful people and their wonderful podcast. This is an amazing group of people. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you.
You just never know. That might be where we have our little retreat, our little podcast retreat is hanging out with you.
Everyone's welcome. You're all welcome.
There you go. See, I always get invited places. So I have to tell you, and I do feng shui, and what I found out in China is when they want you to leave, they give you watermelon. Now, I get offered watermelon all the time. I don't know if that's like a secret my family never told us. So I guess if you want to get rid of me, just say it's time to go. They give you watermelon. Like, man, this is good. Got some vodka for it?
Oh, no, I would never do that. I would never do that. No watermelon for you.
Thank you, darling. Okay, next, CEO Blind Spots in the house.
Hi, this is BK, and originally from the Netherlands. Therefore, my name is Birgit Kamps, but my podcast is about CEO blind spots. I have this mission in life to enhance the quality of people's lives, and I've discovered the quickest way to do that is to enhance the quality of leadership. So I used to have a company myself, and we made it to Inc. 500 fastest growing companies, best places to work in Texas, sold it, and then was surprised late in life by the birth of my daughter. And now I work with select few CEOs, but I've discovered whether you're a CEO in Holland, the Dominican Republic, by the way, Phil, where I used to live, or Mexico, where Carlos is now, it really across the board, most CEOs are really smart people, very tenacious. And usually to get to the next level, there's some blind spot that they have about themselves. And when you're at the CEO level, not everybody's willing to tell you to your face that you have a blind spot because the risk is so high. And I feel like I've been given the gift of effectively being able to express that and help them, and therefore increasing the quality of everyone's lives.
And really, where do they go without being like, oh, they're going to think I'm asking for help. Because when you're a CEO, you've got to be seen as that leader. You're not the one that needs that help. So, that's powerful. See, that's the power of a podcast. Who do you know is a stressed out CEO that isn't listening and is up against a wall? You need to get on CEO Blind Spots and listen to them.
Thank you. And I'm actually going to have a book coming out that's on the top 10 leadership blind spots. So you might want to hand them a book as well. But anyway, I appreciate, Brenni, you too, because, being a leader the way you are is fantastic because you're so authentic. And I think that's, it's lonely at the top where they say that a lot. And it's you have to be confidential. But a lot of people pretend like they're perfect, and I thought I was really good because a good communicator, my blind spot was I was not as clear as I thought. I speak 5 languages and I thought I was a great communicator. And then I was told that, there was a big gap between what I said and what they heard. So we all have blind spots and just us all being authentic. And I love the people on this podcast. And Brenni, thank you for doing your part in making this a more real and enhanced world of leadership.
Well, thank you because my family has a blind spot because I just don't like being told what to do and get frustrated because I have a very high IQ and I do lots of stuff, digital marketing. So for me, things are easy. I'll just do it. So it's like kind of fun getting on here and hearing all this information. And it's like, it works for everybody to me. It's not just a blind spot about being a CEO. It's about having blind spots in life, because if you have a blind spot as a CEO, you don't have a perfect life right there. You're right.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Next one up. One day less. Let's hear it for Mexico in the house. Let's go.
Bienvenido.
Muchas gracias. Thank you. Hello to all and welcome to Guadalajara, Mexico, where I am. I am so happy to say hi to you. This is Carlos Acosta. And this is the land of mariachi and tequila and things very Mexican like that. But yes, Brenni.
I'm part Mexican for sure. I did live in Dallas 15 years. So now I'm just craving some tacos and tamales and tequila. Thanks.
Anytime you want, you're welcome here. Okay.
See, I love it, you guys. I show up, so be afraid. I will put you on my down and knock.
Bienvenida. Bienvenida anytime. Okay. Guess what? Today, at the end of the day, as logical as it looks, it's going to be one day less in your lives. One day less at the end. How many days do we have beyond? We don't know. We don't know. So let's enjoy this. Let's have more wisdom. Let's share our thoughts, our life, all the wonderful things that's happening right now, like this live transmission, this live sharing with you about our podcast. That all of these people are wonderful, believe me, increíbles personas, incredible people. So what we need is to be aware of that and don't let life pass by. And that's why my choice about wonderful, incredible people that share their experiences in life, what they do, what they are for, what they can share in wisdom, in anything they can share in any topic. Technology, for example, I'm a computer systems engineer. And of course, it can be technology. It can be about life. It can be about tennis. I also love tennis. So any topic we can share. So that's the main point, the mission statement of my podcast, to share life. And of course, I was almost killed in a car accident 11 years ago. So I share life more because of that. And it's wonderful to be here, Brenni. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank to all the podcasters, to these wonderful people and friends. And hopefully you can hear us and hear me in one day less. Thank you very much. Muchas gracias.
Well, it's awesome because all you're really saying, all of us, is like, stop worrying so much. I know us more seasoned people that are a little older than some of the younger kids, but it's all about just enjoy life. I mean, it's still going to go by, and all that stuff you're worried about probably never happened, except you created it. So really have fun, relax, enjoy life like this. And I'm like, no, we're not going to be stressed out on this podcast. We're going to chill out and relax so the people can have fun and know that's how life is supposed to be. Shazam, right?
Absolutely.
Alrighty, next in the house. Oh, I did spell it wrong, didn't I? Did I spell it wrong? Is it right?
Mine? You didn't spell it wrong, but you missed the
Okay,
word.
good.
It's the Eco IQ podcast. Yeah,
Okay.
but that's okay.
Yeah, I might mess it up, so I can try. Oh, wait,
I
go
forgive you
ahead,
just this one.
darling. You're live. Take it away. What's your podcast
So
about?
the podcast stands for Ecological
Yes,
Intelligence. It's a podcast about connection, and we foster a connection and deepen ecological intelligence. And I found in most of my interviews so far, ecological intelligence usually ends up in connection also between people and within yourself. So it's a very deep podcast, and we with all our guests we go very deep. But it's very practical as well. We talk with builders, with farmers, professors, bird whisperers, artists, spiritual leaders, and professors, if I didn't say that, and authors. So we've got a lot of very big movers and shakers in this space, in the ecological space, and we're going to share the knowledge with our listeners. So if you've got a connection to nature or you've got a connection to yourself, and you want to deepen it, so this is the podcast for you.
Awesome.
And coming up in the next 2 weeks, we got an interview with the superstar in this space, if you know him or not, Joel Salatin. Another 2 weeks.
Okay, this is supposed to have the word "the" in front of it. My error, but I'm human and everybody knows. Oops. Now you'll remember. Seekers in the house. Somebody popped in. Okay, now Amar, you're a pro at this. You've been on this with me a lot. So he's like, yep, I have. So let's talk really quick, Amar, because we just get along. You know, we like to laugh a lot and we're very casual, and he knows I'm just going to do my thing. So we get along very well because I'm going to do my thing. And here's the power of why we do this. First, we're super passionate. You can tell by the energy in this group. And we're just, I wouldn't have 2 months ago ever thought I'd be hanging out with all these people and learning about podcasting. I mean, for me, the journey is just like, wow, this is awesome. And so Amar got on and we were talking some deep stuff about where he's from. And a guy happened to be in a group with me in a coaching program, in a quantum coaching program. Just happened to be was our first meeting. I said, I'm doing a podcast. He shows up. He sees Amar. He's living in London, this guy, which is where we're going in December. But he's packing as we're talking to head to Denmark. He fell in love with the movement and the mission. I hooked the two up, and then I left the group chat because it's not my business. I just connected them. But that's why we do this. So reach out to us. Whoever sent you here to watch this, just contact us, man. Facebook Messenger us if you got questions. We'd love to help you. That's what we do. Okay, so there you go. Take it away, Amar. Tell them about you.
So this is Amar, the host of Denmark Real, a podcast and a show. I try to help people find their purpose and their passion, because I see that many people are sad or are not having this drive every day to find themselves and to be happy. So my podcast will be featuring guests from all over the place, all over the world, to bring their stories to everyone. And together with this wonderful team, we are trying to change the world, to make it the paradise that it is. So watch with us every week. I will be I will be posting and publishing every week an interview with a new guest, and hopefully we will make a difference.
He's got a really nice studio too.
Thank you.
You do.
Thank you.
Okay, guys, just because I know Amar, and it's kind of our little joke, but Amar will make you cry, but it's a good cry, a releasing cry. It was like the first 5 people he talked to, he's making them cry. It's like, I don't know, is that a nice guy? Should I talk to him? Ah, thank you. That's how breakthroughs, people.
I believe it is by touching the human soul, by seeing them.
Right.
I want them to be themselves.
Well,
they
how
relax.
would we all connect? We're all around the world. You know, you got people everywhere on different topics, living in different countries, in different environments. And the main connection is what? We like helping people, and we like laughing, and we like having fun, and helping the world just be a better place. There you go. That's why we're hanging out.
And if we cannot disclose ourselves and show our vulnerability, we cannot connect. We will always be gotten up trying to fight back. So relax and be vulnerable. It's okay to be vulnerable.
And if you want to cry, get on a Mars podcast.
Yes,
There
come
you
on
go.
here, I'll make you cry.
Hashtag Amar makes you cry.
Hashtag yes.
Okay. Seiko's here. You're up next.
Good day, good afternoon, and congratulations to all my classmates on launch day. We did it, and I'm proud of all of you. And Brenni, thank you for being the leader that you've been, and you're the best. I really, really appreciate you, guys. But my name is Seba Sekou, and I'm the founder and host of the Speak to After podcast. And the mission of Speak to After podcast is to facilitate the development of young men, young Black men in particular, to actualize their potential. Speak to After also has 3 values that we want out of our guests, and we want to inspire in our listeners, which is S for strength, the T stands for truthfulness, and the A stands for authenticity. We see ourselves covering a variety of subjects on Speak to After, everything from leadership, fatherhood, masculinity, the women in our lives, family, entrepreneurship, brotherhood, mindset. All the things that would really force and compel young men, primarily young men, because our purpose is to light the way for those coming behind us. We want to improve the life and the quality of life in the Black community, in America and really around the world. And we think that the mission to Speak After is long overdue. And I'm looking forward to interacting with everyone. And I hope that people support this podcast and all the other podcasts. And thank you much.
Well, there you go. That was quick. Did I do it right? Speak to Africa?
After. A-F-T-R. After.
Okay, guys, see?
Speak to Africa's cool too. That's all right. That's all right.
I'm like, oh, brother, okay.
That might be my next podcast.
All right. Well, maybe we have a side hustle there. I don't know. See, guys? Okay, after. You got to help me. I'm tired. Hashtag no sleep.
I
What word's after A? What letter?
A-F-T-E-R.
Yep. Oh, okay. Like, there's got to be a morning after.
That song, exactly.
Well, this has been a great journey with you all, actually, for the past 2 months. It has been really tough, but in a fun way. We are developing everybody. Everybody's podcast has been amazing. Everybody of these guys have a story, and it's amazing to see that everybody is so passionate.
Yeah.
I have this burning desire to make a change. I love it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pitch you, Amar. I'm gonna pitch you. I want to be on your show. I think we have a little crossover there. I'm gonna send it to you after we get off of there.
You're welcome, sir.
So, guys, that's what we do. We really, really, really do want to help the world. So please go to iTunes, click on these links, go out there, follow us, give us feedback. If you think, you don't like something, well, for me, it's like, okay, follow someone else, but anyone else will probably listen. I just can't help it. I am who I am. So we want to thank you for taking the time to watch this or to listen to us if this is on a podcast. And we are here changing the world one podcast at a time. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Deuces.
Blessing.
Blessing.